You're interested in becoming an EFT practitioner, but perhaps are a little unsure about the different types of training. You've done your research. There seems to be a lot of varied offerings out there. My name is Mary-Jane Sharratt. I've been an EFT trainer since 2016, and I'm here to make it clear for you today. So the first level of training you may have seen is a distance learning online course, and that will give you some basic foundations, but it won't give you the opportunity to do case studies, to do real life practice, to ask questions in a live environment. It's the equivalent of doing your driving test theory and passing your test with never having driven a car. The next stage is a course that might be very short and intense, just a few days. There might be a bit of a test afterwards. You might get a couple of practice sessions during it. And that's a bit like having 2 driving lessons and then being sent out on your own. The next stage is perhaps a short intensive course, but then you get more mentoring. So it's a bit like having driving lessons, but only ever in the same town. So you learn quite a lot. You learn a few techniques, a few roundabouts, a few roads really well, but you're not very experienced with anything a bit new. And maybe you're quite unsure and uncertain about some of the techniques. You haven't had enough time to practice them during your training. And then there's a course, a bit like the one I offer, where over a series of weeks, you learn a technique and then you embed it, you practice it, then you learn another and you practice that, and you get really confident and familiar, and you finish the course feeling competent and ready to step into the world as an EFT practitioner. You've had a mentor, you've been supported, you've done case studies, you've prepared your intake form, you're ready to go. And that is the training that I've chosen to offer. I've trained in lots of different ways over the years. All of my training sessions are live, but there is also some homework, some assignments to do between times. And this is the course that I think is changing the way that EFT will be taught in the future. If you'd like to know more, I would love to have a chat with you. Please book a chat, get in touch, and let's answer any more questions that you might have about the training.